good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are here live at INTI HQ, hanging with INTI Create. I'm your host and producer, Andrew Singleton. I hope you are having a good one out there in YouTube and Twitch land. We were having a little bit of concern over the Twitch stream, so let me know if you are watching on Twitch. If not, we'll get it fixed. But yeah, thank you for showing up. Good to see everyone. Lots of people in the chat already. Glad to see it. Things are getting pretty hot out there. I hear across the world, but here in Japan, we've got a little bit of a rainy season starting. It's been pretty rainy every day, almost every day. It's just really nasty out there once it gets hot and rainy. It's really unpleasant, I'll say, especially when you have to walk around and all that, with umbrellas out and everything. But hope everyone's staying cool, staying dry. Okay, so we got Twitch is okay, good. Thank you very much. Yeah, the preview wasn't showing up on our end, so we weren't sure. So we took a few moments to get started, but as long as everybody sees it okay. その多分 YouTube のチャットなんかスクロールしてありがとう Thank you. Yeah, sorry, the YouTube chat wasn't scrolling, so I didn't see if you were saying stuff. Oh, thank you. Hello. Yeah, good to see everyone. Thanks for showing up. 大丈夫 ありがとうございます Yeah, there we go. I got everyone's chat all in front of me. So yeah, if you have anything to say, I'll try to take a look at it. Yeah, we're not quite melting, thankfully. We are kind of, what would you say, just very sweaty. It's just so humid. So humid, even if it's just like a little bit, in the 80s, it gets pretty nasty. But yeah, thanks everyone to show up. We got some very cool news and stuff to talk about today. We have lots going on here. But in our very immediate future, we have okay, it's a mouthful. Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X 1+2 Dual Collection coming out next week on the Nintendo Switch, PC Steam, and PlayStation 5. I'm going to be talking a bit about that today and playing quite a bit of it, hopefully, on the stream. So let's dive in first with a look at the Dual Collection with the latest trailer. Let's take a look.
The full Luminous Avenger X series, complete with all DLC and balance updates. One warrior fights an immense evil in a future dystopia. Luminous Avenger X. Thrust into a ruined robotic world, Copen must uncover its secret. Luminous Avenger X 2. The complete X series refined. The apex of 2D action reaches a new peak. Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X 1+2 Dual Collection. Coming July 9th, 2026. INTI Creates.
All right, yeah, that's the Dual Collection. Sorry, I guess it is a bit of an older trailer. We have a new one in the works we should have out for the launch just next week. But yeah, that is it's a collection of Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X 1 and 2 with all the DLC included with a few nifty new features. I got a few screenshots to take a look as they get on the screen. Yeah, we've got a few tweaks to the gameplay in X1 and 2. In 1, if you know Lola's Darkness Trigger mode, you get a little bit more power up from that one while you're in that playing X1. And in X2, we've also got the Spike Smash system. Yeah, take a look. Gunvolt's Razor Wheel will get a power up when you're over a certain amount of kudos. So you'll get a little bit of a boost to the gameplay. And obviously all the DLC is included there. And on top of all that, on the next slide, you'll see the Endless Battle mode, where you will take on bosses from the games one after the other. But not just that, you'll also have a mode where you'll unlock new abilities as you defeat them, and try to get as far as you can with the special scoring constraints there. Yeah, there's one of those for both X1 and 2 where you'll fight the bosses and the respective abilities of coping in those games as well. And yeah, that is a little bit of an overview, but we've got the full version of the game here today to play and look through. So I wanted to show you a bit of that. There's lots to show, so we'll move over to the gameplay. So I will try to keep an eye on the chat. It's moving pretty fast. So I'll keep an eye on it while I'm playing as much as I can. And let's have a good one and chat it up. But yeah, do we have anything with full English voice acting? We do in fact have some voice acting coming out this year in the Trilogy Enhanced Nintendo Switch 2 Edition Azure Striker Gunvolt GX Story Mode. So, everything we have coming out lately is such a long title, I have to compose myself. But yeah, let's move over to the gameplay. So we see here the main title screen for the dual collection. You have X1 and X2 here. Each one of these, you'll boot into the game, and you'll also have the extra settings here, which lets you activate the DLC. I've got them all turned on right now. And, you might want to experience them without those, but probably you'll have just have those off. So I wanted to start off with playing a little bit of the games themselves. We can try out X2, I think. We got some English voice acting, and people were curious about the Spike Smash system where you get a little bit of a boost. And yeah, they got the new song there. So yeah, let's get started to play the intro of X2, and then get a bit into that. I want to go back and we'll show off the endless battle mode a bit. But yeah, thanks for showing up. Yes, the Out of Gunvolt Dual Collection. Yes, they dropped that after the first title, and we decided to keep the Gunvolt Chronicles. I think it's good. I like because the problem was that I think it's Shiroki Kotetsu no X the Out of Gunvolt, so it's at the end of the title, right?
Dominated by an all-powerful AI unit gone berserk.
So we put Gunvolt Chronicles at the beginning. It means if it shows up in alphabetical order somewhere, then
Luminous Avenger X.
they wouldn't be. If we took it out, it wouldn't be lined up. So we were stuck with the Gunvolt Chronicles, even though it's no longer the Out of Gunvolt.
The newfound tranquility under the guidance of their new leader, Blade.
Matt here at the beginning of the intro.
Was finally able to lose himself in his research.
Nostalgic. It's been a while. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking more about English voice acting. We'd love to show it off, and it's always great to have it in the games. So just the inaccessibility and yeah, love to give people options. Yeah, so the narrators are our former producer, Mr. Matt Papa. Provided his voice, the narration there at the beginning.
That's not true. I fully intend on taking a break.
Yeah, we've got
it's this thing's fault.
a very nice cast for this one, and
intriguing it
whoever
gets.
was talking about a bit earlier, we are
That's the thing that just
having
suddenly appeared in your
a lot
hands one day,
of
right? What's up with
people
that?
reprising their roles for Gunvolt GX,
It's a rifle
which will have a full English voice acting when that
Its
comes out
materials and construction
in
are not
October
as
with the Nintendo Switch 2
It's
edition.
labeled blaster rifle. I still have no idea how or why it suddenly manifested before my eyes. It doesn't work right now, but if I keep digging, I may be
That
able
is
to
indeed
determine
Mr.
something about
Saab,
the
Mr.
other world
Alejandro
origin.
Saab. Well, X Run won at 120 FPS. I believe that's on the Switch 2. I believe that's true. You're making me doubt myself. I'm pretty sure that's
Who's
one
that
of the
talking
features.
just now?
So yeah, the
Talking? I don't hear a thing.
we'll have a Nintendo Switch 2 edition for this. I'm playing on the Switch 1 right now, just so you know.
Is that
So the load times will be quite a bit faster on the Switch 2.
Huge energy readings here. I'm getting sucked in.
Looking cool, Copain.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, Asimov's voice actor. Mr. Maxwell Powers, he does all our trailers.
Are you okay?
He does Asimov for us in-game.
Is everyone all right?
Who's that?
Oh dear. Please pardon me.
It's been a while since
If I may ask, would you
I heard this.
just happen to be human?
Yeah, it's a great chance to get reacquainted with the series before
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
X3 next
Please
year.
call me Null.
Won't have much to talk about that for a
Must be a
while,
robot,
but
right?
the dual collection should keep us occupied for a bit. X2. If I can remember how to play. It's been a little bit of GX. The new story mode in the Trilogy Enhanced Switch 2 edition, you'll play as, in fact, this version of Copen in that game.
Inside that thing.
From what Null told us, we should be able to find a way back to our world in there. Hopefully it really is that simple.
Getting there is gonna be a pain in the butt. Sounds like there are tons of obstacles out there waiting for us.
That's exactly what my new gear is for. Besides, you can't just wait around forever.
Oh, should you play X first or GV? That's a good question. I think the
Let's get this mission
The
started.
canon answer would be to play Gunvolt 1, and then you can move to either X1 or Gunvolt 2, whichever you prefer. Yeah, definitely play Gunvolt 1 first.
But looks like you got roughed up right good. That's where I come in. Listen up, boss. Open up your skill menu and use healing.
The skill menu and use healing. Wait, I think there's a
We'll annihilate.
get a little bit of dialogue if you do this.
Nova, limiters off.
Darkness mode.
Colossal.
Oh yeah! We're a perfect team. But that wasn't healing at all. That was your SP skill, Colossal Maelstrom.
Yeah, I think Gunvolt 2.
It has a long cooldown where you can't
Ideally, you would play Gunvolt 1 and 2. But I don't know. There's some fun in like playing a little bit out of release order.
now give it another go.
You just kind of get the context in a different order.
Healing!
Recovery sequence complete. You're getting better at using healing mode.
You bet I am. I can activate healing whenever.
And check Gunvolt 1 would make the most sense first. Puts a lot of context you'll need for
Don't be
X1.
afraid to use it whenever.
You never seen that before? Yeah, I remember that. All right, here we go. So this is X2. So we've got the recoil dash. We'll tackle enemies. And we got the one bullet dash in the air.
Aerial takedown.
The melee combo too.
Next one.
I believe the Spike Smash mode activates at
Great spot to charge in with
500
the recoil
kudos.
dash. I can barely keep up. Repeatedly jumping or dashing.
In the air, on the ground, quite the two different modes.
Footholds here.
Bullet dash, nice long one. On the ground, you have the recoil dash when you knock into enemies. We can get through their shields with the homing attack, as long as you get the lock on with the air bullet dash.
So make sure you lock on and let it fly. Oh yeah! Aerial takedown.
And GV1, X1, GV2, GV3, then X2. Okay.
Fully jump.
Could see that.
Against the wall and keep jumping. You'll scale that thing in no time.
It's fine. I definitely hear your requests. They are duly noted, and I like to hear what people think. I think there are a lot of people who are kind of I lost my kudos. Kind of opposed to English dubs in general. I definitely appreciate all sorts of different preferences in the world. down. Oh. So it's good to hear from everyone. You know, everyone, whatever you want.
Aerial takedown.
Get over here. Oh yeah, I can jump up there. Okay. Gosh, it's been so long. Okay, so okay, you can see the icon for the spike smash up there. The little up arrow on the razor wheel. Kind of glowy. Oh no. Oh, cashed it in. I forgot the kudo system works a little different than everything. I think in GX it doesn't cash in like that. So. Look how they empty. Yeah, the empty popping up all the time. I'm just like, before the stream I was testing out the X1 endless battle mode, which I think we'll do. But yeah, you get all your bullets and no empty showing up when you got like 6 bullets there. Oh. Let's try to get the razor wheel out there. I can also use EX weapons. Always the type to forget about the EX weapons. I should definitely use those more.
Are these a worker's
The guard counter kudos bonus mechanic in this collection of 1+2.
A worker gatekeeper.
I don't remember that one. What's the guard counter? Is that one of the bonuses you get?
What the?
Alright, I need to lock in. What's that say? Ah. No, there we go. The heal. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no, blast master, no. I knock him off guard. There we go. No. There we go. Oh, you only ever played the beginning of GB1? Yeah! Open games are pretty fun. You know, I know people are a little more down on this one, but I think it's definitely a fun challenge. Yeah, and it's the perfect time to start. Yeah, if you only play GB1, you can pick up the Trilogy Enhanced and get the ahead of the Gunvolt GX DLC that'll be out. Of a Switch 2 edition upgrade. And the Dual Collection coming out next week.
Damn it.
The perfect time to get into the Gunvolt series.
Withdraw. Who the hell was that?
That game has Noel talking about Gunbike and Love and Destroy. They still love referencing those.
Did it make a copy of my data? That quickly? Whatever. No use worrying about it right now. We're heading into the tower.
Yeah, Blastmaster 02 right now. Okay, awesome. Hope you're enjoying it. The first game was, they're all really good, but yeah, just the beautiful way they straddle the line between like remake and reboot in the first Zero.
And we'll just have to break through.
So good.
I'll rip it open with my razor wheel. Stay back.
So GX, It's definitely coming. You can get it on the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the Trilogy Enhanced. It is included there, and we are currently working out the details for releasing it as DLC for other platforms. So the one platform you won't be able to play it on is the Switch 1. It'll only be in the upgrade pack and available on the Switch 2. But we are planning on releasing it as DLC for other, like on PlayStation 5 and Steam.
My apologies, Lola.
So no worries, we'll get you on those platforms. Stand by and we'll get the details out there.
Are you hurt?
Nope, things got a little hairy on the way, but we were fine thanks to that special weapon you made for me.
Will Mighty Gunvolt get a release that's not blocked on the Gold Archive? That's a good question.
Anywho, what's the matter? Looks like you're in a bit
That
of
could
a
be
tight
that could be
spot.
something we do in the future.
Yeah, there's this barrier blocking the entrance.
Yeah, the Switch 2 edition situation is a little tricky.
It looks open.
But yeah, that's what the path we're taking right now. Get that Switch 2 edition out.
Say what?
The GX content included, which I think is pretty nice.
Kohaku, what did you do?
Yeah, so the Dual Collection. If you own X1 and 2 digitally on Switch, you can actually get 50% off the pre-order right now. And that deal should be available for a few weeks after, I think it's available for a month from the pre-order date. So it should be 2 weeks before the release and then 2 weeks after. So definitely if you have those, get on that. And then the Steam release will also have a Legacy bundle. Again, if you own X1 and 2, although I guess on Steam it'll be like I believe it'll be a complete the set bundle. So if you only own one of them, you might get a slight discount. But it's the idea is to get 50% off if you own X1 and 2.
So there's no way I could have pulled this off.
Both of them. Yeah, so you'll be able to get the dual collection for 50% off
about
then.
stuff like that. You're very much a human, Copen.
So yeah, this time both games are necessary to get the discount on Switch. Yes, so like it's
Whatever you say.
it was a bit of a weird situation on the Trilogy Enhanced. Maybe it's more of a weird situation. It's like the prices of X1 and X2 were pretty different. X2 was a lot more expensive. So we wanted to make sure it was a bit more fair. But because Steam lets you, automatically kind of accounts for that in the complete set bundles, I believe that's how it's going to work there. So you'll get a slight discount if you own X1, for example, and a bigger one if you own X2. I believe. Of course, you will have to like buy the one you don't own in that bundle, so I'm not sure how it'll work out exactly.
Really incredible.
It's intended for people.
You and the rest of the workers, right?
Correct. The creator researched all sorts of ways
I want to skip forward a little bit. Forget how long these are. Let's do one mission here and then take a look at the endless battle mode. They don't have the in-game, the in-mission dialogue, so the cutscenes are a bit longer.
Even after getting transported to another world, this is still pretty wild to see.
It's very fascinating. But
This was our first in-house dub.
For this block must be around here.
It's kind of crazy to think about. I wasn't really involved in this one, in the dubbing process. I was translating the game, of course. But ever since then, I've been involved in our dubs, so it's interesting to see how things might have been different if scant 4 years ago, was it? 5 years ago? How long was it? Time. So my number 9, I believe, is like. I don't speak too much about the property, but it's like Concept and Deep Silver and us. I think all have like some sort of ownership stake in it, so it's definitely complicated.
Aerial takedown.
Lola commentary. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot, of work on Gunvolt GX lately. We've actually wrapped up the recording not that long ago. That is like a despite it being X open in that game, it is a Gunvolt styled story. So we don't have Lola commentary, but you do have a live novel intermission. Can't get it. Dialogue in that, so that's a lot of fun. You can see that in the demo we played last time.
Looks like it's safe to fall down there. Go on, take the plug. Ah! Run away!
Shall we actually
Great job, boss.
Oh no. What did I do? Empty. It's a challenging game to watch chat. Oh, my chat's disappeared. Oh, can I recoil dash into those? Yeah, I'm not sure about future Xbox versions. Yeah. The weird landscape that we're entering into, it feels like. We are in uncharted territory. Nope. I'll do a little healing here. Keep my eye on it. Are there any balancing changes to X2's hard mode? Other than the ones that we eventually patched, I don't think so. Other than you'll have the spike smash system, which might help a little bit. A little bit more power up. Always nice. But yeah, I think we did eventually add healing back into the hard mode. Oh no. I'm safe. Oh. I'm showing off the anthem, don't worry about it. It was on purpose.
I'm not done yet.
Now I give yeah, we're flying. Of course, it's just like in the Gunvolt games. If you die, there's a chance you'll get revived with the anthem. Get a nice song, get infinite bullet dashes in the air, get a bit more power. Sony's announced earlier today affect the physical release of future Gunvolt X and other games. Well, yeah, there's not any way it couldn't, really. We had been releasing all our games physical in Japan, I'll say. On Switch and PlayStation 5. If there are no discs, then we'll have to reconsider what to do. We found out at the same time as y'all did, so we're gonna have to talk about it. But the price on release day of the Dual Collection, I believe it's, I have it written down, I believe it's $29.99 on non-Switch 2 platforms, and then $34.99 on the Switch 2, and it'll be a $5 upgrade pack that you can get to upgrade the Switch 1 version to Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Oh. What? That was close. Be good for trying to look at the chat. I made it. Whew. Oh no, still got more magma. Why did I choose this stage? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I can't really talk about the casting chain. Yeah, we are moving forward with the Obake Power. I guess the Bucket Power. As Lola's voice for the for now. She's also in GX, so I look forward to that.
Why not treat the dead with some respect and keep it down a little?
We have no intention of fighting you. Just hand over the key to the barrier, and we'll be on our way.
Your request is denied. If you're trying to make off with the contents of this tower, that makes you grave robbers. My mission is to rid this place of such thieves. As workers, our purpose is to fulfill our mission by any means necessary. I, Daysight, shall obliterate you with every last bit of firepower I have. On guard, grave robbers!
Yeah, very cool performance.
Dodge this. Get ready. Dodge this.
Just having the bullet dash is helpful.
Dodge this. It's on the house.
Yeah, everybody's got a podcast these days.
Dodge this. Fire.
I don't remember this at all. What do I need to do to dodge? Sorry, you just can't know what's going up here. Okay. Fighting games are bad. Fighting games are hard. Why doesn't he get knocked back like it's long? It's not fair. That's actually hard to dodge. Okay.
We'll annihilate you.
That should do it. Alright, I'm gonna get destroyed in the endless battle mode, aren't I? Give it a try. Yeah, I'd have to tone down Keen a little bit for a fighting game. Alright. Clear there. See? Let's go over on chat.
Welcome back. How'd it go?
Alright. So that's a mission from X2. See, with the
Key on the grave
nice voice acting. Let's... well, I want to show off the endless mode. So let's skip a little bit and go back to... I gotta get back to the... Yeah, I get back to the title screen. I can... Yeah, I can get to the main title. So here we'll show off a little bit of the Endless Battle mode, which is a new feature for the Duel Collection. It'll put you in a survival style boss rush. But there's some neat little features. You can choose your kudos songs, turn them on and off. Of course, you have to actually earn 1,000 kudos, which is not necessarily the easiest from the X1 rules. You can also have it change every time you get another 1,000, which is nice. Leave it at default. When you start Endless Battle, you actually have the choice between the freestyle mode, where you'll start with everything unlocked from the beginning, the abilities and your EX weapons. Or you can do survival mode, where you'll just start with your basic kit, and you'll unlock things as you go. I'll show off the freestyle mode because I'm a little afraid of my concentration. I'm not sure if I have it for survival mode. I need a little bit of a ego boost, I think. Yeah, the new mechanic, it's a little bit harder to notice, but yeah, once you have 500 kudos, because I kept cashing it in so I didn't use it too much, but you'll get a power up on your melee attacks. Yeah, let's see. So you start off Endless Battle mode with a random boss, but after the first one you actually get to choose who you fight next out of two choices. Bullets. These guys are hard. Look at all the weakness weapons. They have to have weaknesses, right? What should I use? I forget what it is though. I'll try that. Oh. This is nasty. I want to hurt you. Not that one. These boss rushes are usually people who are good at the game. You know, you can give it a try. I think having the freestyle mode is definitely nice. You just want to experience it. You'll have your abilities. I assume that it says you only have auto cover, so I don't think you have pre-evasion in the survival mode. That's pretty rough. Yeah, you have to. Orbital edge. Orbital edge. Is that what? Oh boy. It's a bit too long. Weak enough I can finish you off. I should be good enough, right? Surely. How easy doesn't use scan lines in our game? That's a good question. I think no, we don't necessarily think of the games as being retro most of the time. We're not trying to recreate an old experience. Sometimes, there's a few exceptions. Well, mostly like, especially the higher resolution ones. We think of it more like a modern 2D game. So we don't have those kind of like ways to emulate old displays. So yeah, we see here after you defeat the first boss, you get to choose who you want to go after next. Try the Bucto. You get a choice. It'll be especially helpful on the survival mode because you won't have all the EX weapons. You can choose someone you might have something effective against them, or someone's weapon you're going to want to unlock. You can make choices based on that. He's not pulled back on this. Yeah, it's kind of like arcade mode. It's definitely nice features. I think the survival mode is going to be really fun if you're good. You can get good at it. Are okay with losing some amount of times. It'll be a fun little diversion. Full difficulty. Yeah, I'm never gonna 1,000 for this, am I? He just comes in the back. No warning. Watch some movies everyone sings after. Yeah, that's cool. Back to this is not where I'm supposed to stand. Oh no, okay. They're moving. Oh, goodness. Is that good enough? Falcons are probably your favorite boss roster? Yeah, they're very cool. Definitely see that. The battles get harder. That's a good question. I don't think so. They're hard enough as it is. I'm not sure. I think you kind of go up the, after you get finished with the regular bosses, you might have some special bosses at the end. Yeah, and then it'll probably loop back around. Fluffy boy. Okay, let's do one more. Yeah, Blade. Man. Do one more and then we'll chat a little bit at the end. Talk through the news. Okay. A little bit kinder, maybe. How do you dodge that one? Boss Baku. Like thread the movie there or something. some more fanfic, official fanfic. Will the game be available to purchase before launch? Yeah, we're not having pre-orders on Steam this time. It'll be out on launch day at $29.99. Ah, the EX fight. Yeah, that's what, I don't remember those flames being there. Yeah. God. I was gonna try to dodge it. All my damage. Got there. Should do it. There we go. All right. Yeah, hard mode on X2, yeah, especially before the patch. That was pretty brutal. Pretty brutal stuff. All right, there's a bit of a look. You can see things switch up a little bit here. Pick your poison. Yeah, just we'll leave it off there for now. And we can chat a little bit. Got some news to go over. But yeah, that's the Gunvolt 1+2 or Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X 1+2 Dual Collection for the Nintendo Switch. It'll also be coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2, Steam, PC, and PlayStation 5. We'll look at the new Endless Battle Mode. You'll get one of those for both X1 and 2. So that'll be out next week, next Thursday, July 9th. It'll be $29.99 for Switch, Steam, and PlayStation 5, and $34.99 on the Nintendo Switch 2 with a $5 upgrade pack available. That'll of course have high resolution and high frame rate support. So please check it out. But yeah, it's got both games, all the DLC there. You can unlock that at the title screen. And a little bit of gameplay boosts on X1 and 2. So yeah, hope you're looking forward to that. It's available right now actually for pre-order on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. And you can get 50% off if you own the digital versions of X1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch. And you'll also be able to do the same on Steam when it comes out there. Quite a bit to talk about there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any more questions about the Dual Collection, feel free. I'll take a look at the chat in these last 10 minutes or so. I think someone said ask if there's a Switch 2 edition. I think you probably heard the answer already. But yeah, beyond that though, we have another very exciting project coming up. As just, I believe last week, we announced a new trailer for Azure Striker Gunvolt Trilogy Enhanced Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, which will be coming out this October 22nd. That is the collection of Gunvolt 1, 2, and 3 in one package, which is available now for Switch, Steam, and PlayStation 5. Again, with all DLC included, and some neat little tweaks. But this will be an all-new, these titles. This will be an all-new experience available in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition with a new story mode, with full voice acting in English and Japanese, a new dialogue, starring our heroes Gunvolt and Copen fighting alongside each other in a tag team for the first time in the series. It's going to be very fun. I think people will enjoy the interplay between the two of them. So this will be on the Switch. It'll be exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. You'll get it by upgrading, by buying an upgrade pack, or by buying the Switch 2 version of the game. But yeah, we have plans to have it available as DLC for other platforms on Steam and PlayStation 5. So yes, it should be available there. We'll have more details on that before too long. Yes, the Dual Collection does have a legacy discount if you own X1 and 2 on Switch and Steam. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that on the PlayStation 5. But yeah, this is going to be a very exciting mode. It's going to have new features. The inspiration system, as you tag between the two heroes, you'll gain inspiration for one, and if you switch when that's full, you'll have a boost going into the other character where you'll give them infinite energy or infinite bullets for a limited amount of time. And they have a special twin skill that you'll have to charge up both of them by keeping them both used. So you'll want to use both of them as you go through it. Of course, they each have their own unique skills. It's the Gunvolt 3 version of Gunvolt with a few tweaks, but he'll have like the lightning assault, lets him teleport, and he can shoot his darts upward. He gets infinite air jumps, and it's the X2 version of Copen, so we'll have the recoil dash on the ground and bullet dashes in the air. But you will have, I don't believe you're limited to one bullet, I believe you have a few of them, thank goodness. But yeah, you can choose who you want to get through the various stages. There'll be lots of platforming challenges. Excuse me. So yeah, it'll be very fun. They'll have their own interactions with each other. It'll have the live novel system where the dialogue plays out during the missions. Just like in Gunvolt 3, they'll be talking to each other and commenting on things that are going on, the bosses and whatnot. The Dual Collection should have regional pricing on Steam, as far as I know, which our usual pricing structure, only the one we've had lately. So I expect to see that back. Yes, you can play Gunvolt as much as you want in the GX story mode. There's no time limit. You are encouraged to swap between the two of them with the inspiration system and their GX skill, requiring both of them to be charged up. But I'm not your boss. You can just play as Gunvolt the entire time if you want. You should be able to get through most of the challenges, I think. So you can teleport with the lightning assault. He's got air jumps, as many as you want. So he's got an EP meter. But you should be able to get through just about everything you just Gunvolt if you want to. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. So yeah, it will be a DLC. That is our plan for other platforms like Steam. That should just be, you should have a Azure Striker Gunvolt GX DLC there. Whereas on Switch 2, it's just included with the Switch 2 edition. So you'll need to get the upgrade pack from the Switch 1 version if that's what you own and played on a Switch 2. But if you get the Switch 2 edition, you'll just have it right out. And it should be just available on the title screen, so you won't have to complete Gunvolt 3 first or anything. Yeah, I know it's a little confusing, so feel free if you have any other questions. I've got a couple minutes here to talk about it. Also, before I forget, we have summer sales on right now, so you can get, even the Trilogy Enhanced is on sale. You can get that in advance of the GX release. That should be on Steam, Switch, and I believe even PlayStation 5. Those are all on sale across our catalog, so definitely take a look at those. More drama CD content. I think the library mode in the Trilogy Enhanced will stay as it is, except that there will be new base dialogue skits and segments in GX, and so the library mode once you have the DLC or the Nintendo Switch 2 edition will include those new segments from GX. So it'll be a little bit more content there. So GV merchandise. We actually have right now Amazon merch on demand. We have some t-shirts, some Gunvolt t-shirts included, available there on Amazon North America and Japan. We don't have any other plans right now, but you can look on there and definitely order some shirts there. So the more you order, the more we can put on there. That's kind of how it works. You'll like level up for some reason on Amazon merch on demand. So definitely check it out if you're interested. I end up working at INTI in Japan, so I was living in Japan and wanted to become a translator. I'd been studying Japanese for a while. I knew Matt, they were looking for a translator, and bada bing, bada boom, it worked out quite well. I've been here for almost 8 years now, I think, maybe longer. Time flies. Say how much the X1 characters don't have English voice acting. Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to go back and voice X1 just yet. At least, never say never. But in this collection, only X2 will have the English voice acting. Anyway, that's just about all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We'll try to do another one in a few weeks. For this month, I know we were delayed a week on this one, but we'll try to have one once a month. So we'll have another one in July, hopefully, and I hope to see you around next time. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you. It's been Hangin at INTI HQ.